Ooh.
It was pretty cool. I forget. It's on Netflix. If you have a Netflix, it'll be probably in like the new whatever. It's about the Highland Games. They talk about the caber toss a lot. It's pretty neat.
You have Netflix, but you've never heard of Belle Biv DeVoe. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying I Netflix. Like, if you have a Netflix, you instantly should be knowing these things. I don't know about that.
You live on this earth, you should instantly know about this match.
I can't hear you when you're mumbling. Anyway, this match is choosing out to be a real slobber knocker, if I do say so myself.
What does that mean?
You don't. Okay, so you don't know slobber.
Okay, hold on a second. Number one, don't yell at me. All right,
okay.
That's rude.
It's not. I'm just passionate. There's a lot of people here who I know what slobber knocker is.
But what do you mean when it comes to how this match has been indicated as a slobber knocker?
A brawl, all out. Fight fest.
An all-out 4-4-B catching rolls brawl.
Yeah, a slobber knocker.
When I played Groh, I remember this matchup being very unfun for Groh.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of work to do to get in. If he gets hit, he has to work all over again,
And even when he gets in, it's not like Mina is defenseless at that point.
No, yeah, she has plenty of obnoxious auto GIs, a lot of tools to really ruin your day. Hell sweep. And then if you want to start ducking, safe launchers.
Not to mention one of the few characters that actually does more guard damage than Groh.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice sidestep in 1B, I like that.
Oh,
that is not going to give him the wall splat. Oh, that could have been a 3B, that was literally death. Nice sidestep again. Alright, so Fyre is getting caught up with a lot of these verticals that he was relying on against Ramon in terms of, being able to block. So he got the guard damage, but not so much against Yoki.
No way. That's a break.
Yeah, what do you get here? Oh man, you really know that a Soul Calibur match is really good when Jimbo and I start pretending like we're like two kids on an amusement park water slide. Or a roller coaster.
I got way too impatient with that soul charge. Wanted to close out immediately, and then got 2-2B.
It's very similar to how the first round that Yoki won panned out, where it just seems like the way that Fyre beat Ramon is going to have to be pretty different from how he beats Yoki.
Where, like, in the first of 3, he has a lot more time to figure that out.
He's got a lot more characters that he can try too if he really wants to.
True.
I don't know if he would switch. Maybe he would switch to Talim. That way he can be in more often.
He's out of range for that burst, but he's still alive.
Ooh, nice catch, sort of. Alright, finally gets Yoki to block a vertical.
He's gonna get pounded. No, he's not.
No, he's not, yeah.
He's gonna get hit. Is he gonna burn? Right here? No. It cost me.
Alright, that was pretty convincing, but not in a way that leads me to believe that Fyre can't bounce back from it.
Of course, like, who else is he gonna pull out? He has Talim, Groh. Who are his other go-to tournament picks?
He's played Astaroth quite a lot. I doubt he'll do that, but he could.
He definitely could.
I'd be very curious to see if he goes with that. Yeah, it would be really surprising / exciting if he went for Astaroth, but so I guess rather than taking the advice that I was saying, which was to restrain his offense a little bit more, he's decided to just pick a character that can not do that better.
Yeah. Oh, all right, we're in already. It begins.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Bad positioning too.
This is one of the weaknesses of playing shorter range characters. You're probably gonna feel like you're gonna backstep into 6A more often. Nice sidestep. Oh, bad punish. Recovers pretty quickly. Ooh, nice jump. Ooh, that's the round, isn't it? Yeah.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, getting Yoki to whiff significantly more often seems to be the way to go right now. It really seems like Fyre's just kind of jumping around right now. Typical Wind Princess stuff.
Hey, get off me. He's losing ground here, so he needs to earn it back if she wants to keep away still.
It's gonna be pretty difficult for Yoki to come back at this point.
Whole bar, Talim, got about 30% now.
It's always scary when you're dealing with Talim where she could kill with a CE. Oh, guess wrong.
Let it rip, but he's not dead yet.
No, he's not. Yeah, you're right.
So he can, but his guard gauge isn't in trouble. He's a hair away from another bar.
There's basically no reason for Fyre to come in at all at this point.
I like that patience from Fyre, staying on the ground an extended period of time to avoid getting hit by like a 6A or a 4-4A.
4-4A, yeah. 4-4A. It really seemed like Yoki was specifically changing her spacing to do the 4-4A. Yeah. And that's like the third time that I've seen her go to the 4-4A. Meanwhile, I didn't see her use it against Groh at all. It leads me to believe there's a little bit more desperation against Talim rather than Groh.
You know, I was going to say desperate, but I didn't want to sound a little insulting, but desperate's definitely the word I was going to use.
It's just the fact that, like, she's gone to it multiple times in just a handful of rounds, where before she went to it 0 times. Unless I missed it. I don't think I did.
No, 4-4A was pretty absent in the previous match. Oh my god, just running into stuff.
Oh, yeah, she has Soul Charge, so she really felt like she needed to go in and do stuff.
I gotta deal with the frames. Okay, get off me.
Ooh, nice smack out of the air. Alright, Fyre needs to calm down just a little bit.
Okay, here's the thing I'm disliking about Yoki's Soul Charge offensive. Because, like, when you do 6-6 AAA, if she blocks it, you're at range 0. And that's not really where you want to be against Talim, especially when you're negative.
Is that game? Is it? Alright, nice CE.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That was fantastic. Yeah, come to think of it, we really didn't see Talim. You don't really see Fyre's Talim use Reversal Edge as much as I'm used to from people like Triple G and stuff.
Well, I guess for what I noticed, like, he gets up close, and when he's up close, he's usually dominating with his buttons. So if he were to use RE, it would be at farther ranges. But then if you're REing things far away from Mina, you kind of gotta make a guess on how you're gonna, like, transition out, either flip tours or wind charm or whatever. So I can see why he wasn't as liberal with the use of it. And I say that, and we'll see it in the next 2 seconds.
It always happens to me too. Seeing a lot of backdash into Presumption 6A from Yoki, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, seeing as how it's worked more often than not.
I mean, what's Talim gonna do about 6A other than, like, go under it with a read? Like, even though it's minus 18, like, unless you're kissing her, you're gonna be hard pressed to get a punish with your range.
God, I want to kiss her so badly.
Oh yeah, I love anime girls.
Well, she's Korean, it's not necessarily
okay, so a Korean cartoon, is that anime, or is there another word for a Korean cartoon?
I think there's a different name for it, because I think anime specifically is for Japan, right?
Right, that's my understanding, but I also just kind of lumped most Asian animation in that. Then again,
wow,
I am not an anime connoisseur. Hey.
Yeah.
This is time to educate me, you know?
I really feel like you need to be doing some of this education on your own. You have Netflix.
I do not want to watch anime on Netflix, I'm sorry.
Why don't you watch a documentary about?
A documentary about anime? Recommend me something, Big Shot.
Big Shot?
That's just the word that came out of mind. So anyway, as we've been bantering over Japanese cartoons, Yoki has established a very healthy lead in this game.
Yeah, got a pretty sizable ring out Red Bull. Okay. It's going to need a little bit more than that to try and get away. If he decides to spend all his bar on stuff like that, he's not really going to be able to figure this out just yet.
You can always run away.
It looks like we've decided to go in and do AA instead.
Solid option if you're Talim.
These little peppers with the 2A are arguably the most irritating thing that you have to deal with when you play against Mina. This is a pretty important match, too. This is a rubber match against at least one player who plays a lot of characters. So, you know, it's very important that Yoki wins this.
Alright, there we go. Yoki staying out, not pressing the offense with a soul charge, being more conservative, keeping her at bay with buttons.
Yeah, Fyre getting a little bit too impatient, just as normal at this point. Oh, and that's the round, right?
We have Oki Zemi.
Alright.
This can be it. He has 2 bars, but he also can die.
He's decided to go with the latter.
Dying.
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic. Let's see if it works.
I mean, dying could work, depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it depends on your definition of work.
What's your definition of work? I mean, if my goal was to kill myself, dying would work.
If the idea of completing work, as in I don't work anymore, if that was my, essentially definition, yeah, that's another way to look at it.
Like you don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Do you
Presumably
work?
I won't have to work anymore once I'm dead.
I mean, maybe there's a job for us in heaven, and you gotta clock in every time 8 to 5.
I really feel like that's a misunderstanding of heaven.
How's it a misunderstanding? Have you been there?
Well, I've read about it.
In what?
In a book.
Please, what book?
Oh, sorry, I watched a Netflix documentary about it. How millennial of me.
No, you said books. I want to know what book.
It's talked about in a variety of them.
Alright, anyway.
Mostly I read about it in the Bhagavad Gita.
The what?
The Bhagavad Gita.
The Bhagavad Gita?
I'll type it out to you at some point.
Thanks. Alright, big damage. But then again, guessing right on the Oki. Yoki has an opening as long as he doesn't keep getting hit. Oh, this is not a good round.
I'm surprised that she wasn't out at that point. But I guess it doesn't matter. Having to spend bar immediately is not a good look.
How so? Because
well, it's 2 rounds down, so it's... You kind of want to try and spend... You're going to have to, at some point, spend an amount of time in order to make this comeback by just beating out in neutral. Or getting a ring out, potentially.
He's not out, but he's in a crummy Oki, or she's in a crummy Oki situation.
Yeah, spending both bars just to get the first round.
But she can easily kill with like 2 hits.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, 3 hits.
Interesting that... Okay.
Just barely grazed her. I thought she was out of range.
I was about to say this was not a good idea. I still kind of feel like it's not, but, okay. He got it. I'm very surprised that that's how it ended.
Yeah, I'll be damned. So that's what? What's the score? 2-2?
2-2.
Wow, this is it.
What's gonna happen? Much smaller stage this time. I feel like this is in Fyre's favor.
Definitely. Less space to run.
Walls.
I'm sure Talim gets all sorts of goofy wall combo ring out breaks with this. I'm sure Mina does as well. What?
I was doing a goofy sound.
Groh?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Keep kicking her in the head.
Both
like
characters have decided to spend as much time not using their weapons as possible.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Alright,
Yeah,
it hurt that much.
Solid read. I mean, kind of a lot for the Hell Sweep. Yoki trying to capitalize on some of the movement that Fyre's been doing at mid-range. It was working earlier on in the set. It doesn't seem to be working all that much anymore.
Yeah, Fyre's doing a really good job at weaving in and out of 6A range and baiting, and then usually getting a free entry to start pressing buttons, or even a whip punish.
Decided to spend the meter right away. I appreciate this. Do this before Mina gets around. Ooh, is that the round?
No, but he's gonna be in dire straits. Or she's gonna be in dire straits for sure. Wind cannon. She has a bar though.
Yeah. That is a lot of work you have to do. I still respect it because you're already 1 round down.
Oh, is it hit? No.
Oh no, the 6A was too much of a risk.
I think Achilles' heel is that 6A. It's not working out anymore.
Well, it's just the fact that also, like, she caught with 1B twice. I don't know. I feel like going for something like a 2-2B, something a little bit less committal, would have been a good idea. Going for a high when somebody's rolling on the ground, I don't know.
There it is again, weaving out of that 6A range. But this time she was ready for Fyre's approach with the 2-2B.
Oh, I don't know so much about sidestepping closer to the... Okay, so it's going to give her a ring out. Going to go 2-1. Doesn't really have the meter. May not be necessary.
But at least the walls are down so she can adequately have more space to maneuver.
Yeah, not to mention the ring out potential, too. Does have to worry about this guard a little bit.
And okay. Like, the guard is going to be problematic if Fyre can corral her to the ring edge.
I will say, if...
And we're here.
If Fyre is going to lose this, it's because of the amount of times Yoki was able to capitalize on whip punishes. This is going to be even harder than the last time.
Herculean task ahead. Yeah, just keep whiffing. Get meter to get a bar to give yourself a chance.
It's going to be really tough. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
You have it! Burst!
Yeah, but now Fyre's going to be able to do the same thing. It's going to have to worry about the CE as well. So, like, 1B... Oh! Oh! This isn't it. So is it gonna happen?
Range 0 though, negative. Then again.
Alright, spent the bar.
Get off me, I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh, I appreciate it.